Welcome in, everybody, to another A Member a Day through the holidays. A little bit different today as we are going live for the first time. We had an alternative live. Instead of going live on YouTube, we're bringing it to Facebook. We're bringing in Colin Murray to talk about Kylie's Gift Cottage. Colin, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me tonight, Jason. I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you too being willing and on in a bit of a pinch, stepping in, but also being willing to go live. You're the first one for one of these videos to go live with me. So
I'm sure we'll do just fine.
it's a trust exercise, that's for sure. So, Colin, tell me a little bit about Kylie's Gift Cottage and tell everybody about what you're up to here the next couple months.
Yeah, so as many people know, we do art shows on the weekend. Michael and I do art shows and craft shows. This is a big time of the year for that sort of thing to typically happen, but with the pandemic, that's all out the window. So all of our shows have been canceled for the foreseeable future, including already into next year. Many of the shows have canceled. So we've got all this stock, and it's piling up in our studio and the office and the garage. It's everywhere, right? And we got to do something with it. So we decided that we would open a pop-up shop for 3 months, October, November, December, and join forces with some of our art friends that we have, artists, and see what we could do about selling some of these items that we have through the holiday season. So that's where we came up with the idea of opening Kylie's Gift Cottage.
Yeah, I mean, I know you and Michael have been really involved in a lot of those things. You talk about all the art shows you go to all the time and with the changes. I mean, I think it's a great approach. Why did you decide to feature Kylie though and put her name and her stamp on this?
Well, so we take Kylie with us whenever we go to art shows, right? And of course, Michael has to dress her up. She has a closet full of clothes more than I have. So she does have her own closet too. So she's become quite notable at the art shows. People always have to come over and see her, and it draws people into the booth. So that's a good thing, right? And they take her picture, and she usually won't let people pet her. She doesn't quite go that far, but she will pose for the camera. So we figured, well, since she's already got a reputation out there in the art world, that maybe we could feature her in the store as well. So yeah, there's a picture of her from Saturday. She was dressed up as a pumpkin. So she puts up with it too. She doesn't seem to get too upset about it. She's now 8 years old, Chihuahua, and she's just adapted to it. So it's fine with her. And so, anyways, we're pimping out the dog, I guess is a word. So there you go.
It's funny, but people love animals. They love pets. They love dogs. So why not? I mean, if she's up for it, and it's great. Then you don't have to come up with some other sort of name. They're so hard coming up with names for businesses and ventures. You got your
Right,
dog right there, and make it all about her. That's great. I love it.
right, right. So she does spend quite a bit of time in the store. She's not there all the time, but almost every day she's there for a few hours, and people come in and see her. So yes, she just had a birthday, 8 years old. So we bought her a little pink. It's a beanbag chair. And she has that in the store now. So that's her little throne that she hangs out on. So yeah, so there she is.
So, Colin, what kind of things are we expecting to see at your store, through the next couple months? Because I know fall was big, and I know you had something with Jessa Jeremiah recently talking about the fall items you had left. But moving forward, what do we see towards Christmas time?
Yeah, so virtually all of the fall items that we did have are gone. So Jessica did a great job with helping us get the word out there as far as the items were concerned. So now we're on to the holidays items that we have. So there is decor items for your home, Christmas ornaments, but then there's also a lot of gift items as well. So we've brought together about 25 different artists from around the area, from Wisconsin, that have brought in items to add to what we have to fill out the store. So there's lots of different choices. That's uh, caramels that actually come from Milwaukee, Cream City caramels, very popular. So those are in the store. We also have driftless chocolate as well from Paoli, one of our members. So a little bit of furniture, as you see here, but primarily it's decor, gift items, and then Michael's art. So we have, like I say, a lot of art that he's been working on through the months, especially during the pandemic, that he kept creating art, and it's bursting at the seams. So we don't even have all of the artwork out. There's a lot of it out, but not all of it. So you can come and see that. In fact, we're doing a special right now with the artwork. Any of the wall art is 25% off through the middle of November. So you can take advantage of that special offer right now with the wall art itself. So, but we've got all these different artists that have brought things in, and they continue to bring things in. So there's always something new, always something that hasn't been there before that you can check out from the stores. So already we're starting to see people come back. We had somebody that was in on Saturday, and she came back on Sunday and bought more stuff. So it, there's always new stuff that you didn't see before, and the store is jam-packed full. So there's a lot to look at. You can spend quite a bit of time there if you wanted to. So.
And what's your location again, where people can find the storefront?
So we're located at 6717 Odana Road. We're just down from Joann Fabrics, which a lot of people know. It's in a strip mall that includes Cecil Shoe Repair, which a lot of people seem to know that. And we're about a block down from Market Square Shopping Center on Odana Road. So it kind of gives you some landmarks, various places there. There's a lot of shops up and down Odana Road, many of which are local. We like that, of course. Many of our members are up and down Odana Road as well. But there's a lot of activity going on Odana Road, and traffic moves fast. So it's easy to miss the sign outside the store itself. So if you look for one of those other landmarks, that helps to figure it out. So where it's at.
I know you talked a lot about featuring other artists too, and you've got some coming up. I just was looking online and saw you had a couple coming up too. So I know jewelry is a big part of what you offer, and you've got other partners that you're featuring here in the next few weeks.
Yeah, so every weekend we bring in between 1 to 3 artists. So these are the ones that we see on a regular basis at our various art shows. So they've all been handpicked by us. They come in and set up their little booth. So they get a section of the store that they can feature their items and really expand their offerings that they have, because we just don't have enough room in the store itself for every one of them to set up their own booth. So this gives them an opportunity to be there, and they can feel safe as well. So a lot of the art shows, especially this time of the year, they get very, very crowded, and that's why they aren't taking place. There can be hundreds of, not thousands of people there at any given time at an art show. And of course, we don't have that in the store. So we have controls in place as far as how many people can be in the store at any given time. We've got face masks at the front door. We've got hand sanitizer as well. That's throughout the store. So we're very cautious about all those things during this time to make it a safe environment. And this way you can see the artists, you can talk with them, interact with them. So it's like a mini art show in many regards. So it won't be as big as what you've probably seen elsewhere, but at least you get a little flair of that, and have had people comment on that already. It's like, I really missed going to the art shows, Art Fair in the Square or Agora or wherever else. It at least gives you a little touch of that reality back during this challenging time. So it's a nice way to feel like you're somewhat connected to reality again, and get a little piece of art in the meantime. So yeah,
I think that's great. I've talked to a number of local shop owners now, and restaurant owners and everybody, and that's really what they're trying to do. They're being very aware and making a lot of extra steps to make sure that they can make the customer experience very comfortable. that people can come back and feel safe and feel comfortable doing that. And I think that's just wonderful. That so many of them are so thoughtful in the process. And obviously, it's a little bit different shopping experience, like you said, than kind of those packed art shows or maybe in the past. But in a way, it can still be a really great experience for a lot of people. And I think you guys are making that do. Now you are open on the weekends, and I know by appointment as well, correct? So give us your hours again and that type of thing.
Yeah, so we are open Friday and Saturday from 10 till 5 and Sunday 10 to 4. But if you contact me, we can schedule another time to open up the store for you. So you'd be the only one in the store. If you want to bring a friend or whatever, that's fine. But if you want to do Tuesday afternoon at 3 o'clock, we can schedule a time to meet you at the store, and you can shop very safely that way. The other opportunity that we haven't really talked about too much, but we can also do virtual shopping. So I would be in the store with my phone and connect on Zoom, and you can be in the safety of your home, and we can talk about various pieces that we have in the store and see if there's anything there that's of interest to you. So we can do it that way as well. So we've got various opportunities that are out there as far as still being able to shop local, keep the dollars here local, but also to do it safely. And that's really what it's all about these days, is finding that combination. Oop, I think we lost your
No, I'm here,
sound.
Colin. Sorry about that. I did that to
There
myself.
you
Before I let you go, I did want to just remind everybody. So this pop-up store lasts through when? Till the end of the year? How long are you expected to go?
Yeah, so we are open through December 27th, which is the last Sunday of the year. So in fact, on the 26th and 27th, whatever holiday items we have left over will be at 50% off. So if you're willing to take the risk of waiting to see if it's still there, if it's still there, it'll be 50% off on any of our items. It won't include the other artists, but any of our items in the store will be 50% off those last 2 days. So, but yeah, we've had a couple people want to know if we're going to do this year round. No, this is a 3-month project. We'll see how it goes, and we'll regroup from there. Hopefully, at some point we can get back to the point of doing art shows again. So.
I think it's a unique way to do it. And like you said, you have the ability, you have the supplies, and you just want to get gifts out to people and still let them enjoy that for the holiday season. So I think it's a wonderful thing you and Michael have going. And of course, featuring Kylee, you can't go wrong. Gotta love it.
There you go.
All right. So Colin was nice enough to join us today for one of the daily features. Tomorrow we're going to talk to Pegasus Games, and that's also going to be live. So it's back-to-back lives. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. though, we'll be live with Pegasus Games. I'm looking forward to that. If you are a Dane by Local member and you're interested in featuring your business on a member day through the holidays, contact me, hafenbros@gmail.com. hafenbros@gmail.com. We'll get you set up for an interview or just a chat. Really, it's not really an interview. We're just talking about your business. So let's talk about it. Let's tell the world about it. All right, Colin, thanks so much for your time. Be safe, stay well, and thanks for everything you do with Dane by Local too.
Great. Thanks for having me, Jason. I appreciate it. Take care.